2, 3, funky.
So the other day I was just messing around and doing stuff, and I actually made something that kind of looks like a GFX. So basically I went on YouTube and looked up some mobile GFX tutorials because, I was seeing if anyone did that. And there's so the thumbnail was this and the end result was this. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some good mobile GFX. So disclaimer, it's not like the actual GFX, it's just shading and other stuff, because you can't do actual GFX on mobile. So this tutorial is going to be kind of similar to all the other ones that I've seen on YouTube. So let's get started. So the first part you're going to do is the photo shoot thing. Go into Royal High. So I use Royal High for a lot of my thumbnails. So yeah, for Royal High, I'm gonna go to Sunset Island, and you're gonna wanna just head over here to this area and make it blinding green because we love blinding. And so you can do it with a face, but I'll show you how to get it without a face. Style, natural, go all the way down. And just press on this one, and there's nothing there. We're just gonna go into poses, standing or sitting, doesn't really matter. Just do this one. Then you're just gonna zoom in, however much you want, and zoom in as long as nothing's covering anything, and then take a screenshot of that. You can crop it out, if you want. The second photo shoot game, you can use anything you want as long as there's a green screen and poses. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people use this, called Tiger Photo Shoot. I just looked up Tiger Photo Shoot in games, and it showed up. So you can use catalog stuff. Yeah, you can do catalog. I'm not going to today. So you see, there's some other people here. Just wanna pose. I don't really like this green screen because it's not blinding, but yeah, you can just do any pose you want. I'll do this one. Zoom in. And if any of these games are in your backpack, go to your inventory and move it up so we have more space to zoom in. Perfect. So I've used two different apps. The app I'm using today is IBIS Paint, IBS Paint, I don't know. So you just want to go into Gallery, Import Picture. I'm going to be using the one that I took from Royal High because I like the green screen a bit better and it's going to work a bit better. I don't use IBS Paint a lot. I mostly use Procreate, but I'll show you Procreate in a bit because I'm assuming most of these use IBS Paint because it's free. So selection layer, press this selection layer, bucket, and you're just gonna want to make it so there's no more green. It's gonna, yeah. Get all the green areas you see. Or blue. You could have used a blue screen too if you have a character with a green outfit. So I think we mostly have it, so we're gonna do, oops, I forgot a bit. So what you're gonna do is go on the other layer, get the eraser, probably make it really big as you want, and that's all moved. Oh, the hair. And to get the selection out, you just press the selection layer and press this little button. Okay, I'm gonna touch it up a bit since it looks a little funny. Oh, and I forgot to say you should put the layer on either one of these, so it's a transparent layer. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the hair for now. You can green screen it out better. I feel like all the green stuff right now, but because this is just a tutorial video. So, and then you can import a background by tapping this little camera thing. So I just put this in, just hold this little thing and put it under, so you have a nice background. So you could leave it like this. You can also do a little lasso, you could just leave it like this, but I just want to spice it up a bit, make it a little bit more realistic. So we want to go to layer, add a layer, make it a clipping mask. It might seem complicated, but it's not that complicated. You can do any pen, and then select a purple color, make it really dark. So you're gonna want to go on the edges, like find out where your light is gonna be. Like you want to go like the shadow should be on this side or this side, but I'm gonna do them on this side. But you don't have to. You can do it on whatever side. Just go along every, like, I don't know how to explain, like every direction, like this way. I know it looks weird now, but it won't later. Trust me with this, okay? If you want to do a bit extra, you can also shade the darker parts of the hair. Don't overdo it though, because it'll look weird if you have like the hair like my character does. Just kind of, do a little, so I know it looks really weird, but just let me show y'all. So choose the little blur option. If anyone knows how to like blur everything, so using like a little brush, please tell me in the comments. So what you want to do is just gonna go blur over it until it looks like acceptable. I don't know. See, add some depth. You can blur it however much you want. I just blur it until it doesn't look like purple or weirdish. Yeah, so next step, I'm gonna do pretty much the exact same thing. Make it a clipping mask. Choose, actually this side, choose like a light, like off-white yellow color. Don't make it like too yellow or too white, just perfect, And then you want to go to the opposite side, which you shaded. Hope I'm explaining this good. Yeah, so since I shaded on the left side, I'm going to be doing the highlights on the right side. Same thing with the hairs last time. You can go on the lighter parts and put a little bit of highlights so it looks a bit, I don't know. Then, just do a little blur. But this angle doesn't look like any arms. Okay, so that is how to do GFX on IBS Paint. I'll show you how to do Procreate in a second. I like how Procreate blurs it better. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so now we're in Procreate. Just have a photo and then put your photo in. I'm using the one we took earlier. So just press this little S thing and select it. You can move it to like the selection threshold thing. I personally think IBIS Paint does a better job of getting the green screen out, but that's just my opinion. I'm kind of lazy to try to get the whole entire green screen out, but that's fine. So once you're done getting all the green screen out, just tap the little eraser, probably make it like pretty big, and just erase all of it. So if the edges are a little sharp, if you're on IBIS Paint, you can do this too. I like to just blur like the pixels out. Okay, so this actually looks pretty good so far. The game had like a bit of shading, so you can leave it like this. You can press insert a photo to, you know, put whatever photo in you want. Just put it behind the layer, you know, just, yeah. So yeah, you can just leave it like this, but we're gonna do the exact same thing like we did in IBIS Paint, which is add layer, clipping mask, dark purple color, you know, the usual. I'm gonna do the other side for demonstration. Okay, so it's basically your preference how much, like, how thick the shading will be. You can just do like a little bit of shading, a lot, it doesn't really matter. No shading, you know. So now that you're done shading, oh, also just, you can do the hair too. Now that you're done shading, go to the little magic wand and Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur. Just blur it however much you like, just like so it looks normal. And blur it like about there, like 5%. You just drag across the screen to blur. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Clipping mask, light-ish yellow. Now you're done. Gaussian blur. You also need to do only the shading. It's just, honestly, I don't care. Just blur it until it looks kind of normal. I think I kind of like this one better with just the shading. I don't know. I think I'm gonna blur it a bit more. Okay. So let me know down in the comment section which was better, IBIS Paint or Procreate or Royal High or Tiger Photoshoot, I think it was called. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please subscribe. We're almost at 200. We probably are by the time this comes out, but thanks for watching. Bye.